You, what's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man, let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. So KD and them boys get swept, man. Michael Jordan's son out here, out here, his offspring out here, sending KD and them boys home, man. This was a bad experience for the Phoenix Suns, man, all the way through and through. Ever since the trade and everything went down, this has really pretty much went downhill for them. Injuries has really plagued them at the end of the day. And I'm going to honestly say that, to be fair, I honestly thought like a guy like Isaiah Thomas should have been playing more in this series. A veteran guy that can get you a bucket, a guy that can play the position, play the point guard role where you could take some of the stress off of D-Book and let him be more of a guy coming off his screens, more of a guy, maybe getting in his ISO ball whenever he needs to, this, that, and the third. I just think that they had way too many cooks in the kitchen. And Bradley Beal, oh my goodness, the timing for him has just been off. You could just see it. You could just see it in his play. Like, he's been very quiet. You know what I'm saying? And especially in an elimination game like tonight, he just seemed off, man. He just seemed out of his game. You could tell the Suns really have no rhythm. But back to my point though, as far as players, I feel like they should have played. They should have definitely played Bobo a little bit more. Why? Because he spreads the floor. He has length and he can spread the floor. When you're playing Jokic, Norkic, or whatever his name is, he doesn't really spread the floor like that. So a guy like Rudy Gobert and stuff like that, they don't really have to worry about playing out on him. You know what I'm saying? They really don't. He can kind of just stick around in the paint and just contest shots. If he gets the shot block, he gets the shot block. But for the most part, he just has to contend.
On the play, no call. Durant goes to work.
Hold on.
Gets the roll and the foul.
Hold on, my bad, y'all. I don't know what that shit was about. All right. But yeah, I felt like he should have got some minutes. Bobo should have got some minutes. Because he's going to stretch the floor at the end of the day and give him a different look. But, I mean, Bradley Beal, man, sheesh, 6 fouls, you know what I mean? 4 for 13, 1 for 5. Let me see how many turnovers he had. God damn, 6 turnovers. I mean, dude was just all way wrong at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Fouling out the game, mad turnovers. Shot selection was a little off. It was just a lot of things for Bradley Beal, especially this season in general. They really haven't had too much chemistry. And it tells when you're playing a team that has what? Chemistry, okay? The Minnesota Timberwolves are not the number 3 seed for no reason. I thought some of these top teams might be fool's gold. So far, so good for a lot of the top teams. You know what I mean? I thought one of the top teams in the West would probably get knocked off. Me, I had it in the Lakers, and I had the Timberwolves losing. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's not the case. The Phoenix Suns is up out of there. KD and them KD played a decent game. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, they just have no chemistry out there. It's a lot of things that went wrong for them, man. Maybe they shouldn't have got rid of Monty Williams, but Frank Vogel really was no better neither. He had a better team than what Monty Williams had to deal with, and this is what happened. But injuries definitely plays a part in the game in a long season, and part of the long season is pretty much just building that chemistry for the most part. And, they just look like a team that don't have real chemistry like that, man. D-Book, man, him playing that point guard position, that just is not him. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not him at the end of the day. They should have went with Bobo You know what I'm saying? If I was them, I would have just went big all the way through and through. If you was gonna play, yeah, because they having D Book at the point anyway. So if you was gonna play this lineup, you should have took Neal out, put Bobo in for size. Let's see what they got. What was the rebounds? What was they like on the rebounds at the end of the day? Yeah, they got killed on the rebounds. They got absolutely manslaughtered on the rebounds. I mean, Anderson came off the bench and gave you three offensive rebounds, 7 boards altogether. You know what I mean? Like the size was dealing with the Suns, and I felt like they should have played Bobo. They should have probably went Nurkic, Bobo, Durant, Bradley Beal, and then went with what's his name, Devin Booker at the point. But you know, this was the lineup that they chose, and it ain't been working. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been working out for him at the end of the day. And salute to Ticket TV, because I was watching a little bit of his stream before I jumped on, and he made a great point. You know, when the Timberwolves, I'm just going to add on to what he said though. When the Timberwolves did grab, I think in that Kevin Durant trade, I think he was a part of that actually. With what's his name, getting all those draft picks and shit like that, Danny Ainge and all them. People thought they was crazy, and that's right. But you know, it's looking like it's all panning out for them though. It's looking like it's all panning out for the Timberwolves right now as they're getting ready to advance to the second round. And let me say this about Anthony Edwards, man. That dude is a bona fide star. Bona fide star. Bona fide star at the end of the day. And yeah, man, he was out there putting in pain on him in that second half, man. Unbelievable performance. I'm not going to go too much and trash KD and shit like that. KD's a legend in the game, whether you like him or not. I want to more go on the aspect of, and embracing the Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards, man. This dude, game is smooth, nice turnaround fadeaway, can get to the basket, and is also very good low-key. He has really good playmaking abilities as well with getting guys open shots. And even not if it's so much of an assist, maybe even like a hockey assist kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Where the ball gets in, he swing, somebody get a good look or drive to the basket, get a bucket, or swing, alley-oop or some shit like that. But yeah, man, dude is just unbelievable. And another thing I want to point out too is the fact that the Timberwolves have a true point guard in Mike Conley. Mike Conley is a true point guard, okay? Didn't turn over the ball like that, 2 turnovers, okay? 7 assists, 4 rebounds, gave you 10 points. That's a solid, veteran, experienced point guard right there. I was about to say quarterback, but I might as well call him the quarterback, because to me, he is the quarterback of the team. So, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, but unbelievable performance from the Timberwolves, man. Shout out to Cat out there, you know what I'm saying? Cat out there was doing his thing as well, you know what I'm saying? We laugh at Cat as far as Cat not being a big man, getting out in the post. He's soft, this, that, and the third. Cat out there was putting in work, you know what I'm saying? He was putting in the work. Gobert was giving him good minutes as well at the center position. Obviously, you're not looking for him to have, jump off the page numbers, but you want him to be playing decent basketball. Use his height, contest shots, get rebounds, get steals, tips, get your hands on the balls, and score when your time comes. You know what I'm saying? 3 for 9, yeah, he kind of, he definitely botched some of them joints, but it was what it was. Same thing when it came to Mike Conley, 2 for 10. But they didn't need that at the end of the day because Anthony Edwards bailed them out pretty much in the second half. Your stars showed up and did what they needed to do and got the win. You know what I'm saying? If it's a game like this when we lost in today's society, what we do is we turn around and we blame the role players. A nigga like Mike Conley, they would have been blaming him had they lost this game. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is why we're going to raise the stars up. Anthony Edwards is the new Michael Jordan out here in the West, though. You know what I'm saying? The new Mike out here in the West. I don't care what nobody's saying. That's Mike's kid, man. It's the one of the dark NBA secrets that, is out there. I mean, the man got number 5. 2 plus 3 is what? 5. You know what I mean? Like, Jordan is from Georgia. The boy was, the young man was born in Georgia. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much going on. You know what I'm saying? It's way too much, and these niggas look alike. You know. Now, before, I wouldn't have thought of it when he had the hair. But when he cut his hair, I'm like, hold up, bro. This nigga look like Jordan's son out here. Real talk. You know what I mean? I'm like, this gotta be Jordan's son and shit like that. So, you know, I started to look myself, and I would just always say that, like, yeah, man, Mike's son, man. Mike's son kind of nice. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But salute to Anthony Edwards, man. Absolute dog out there, man. What a way to go out there and go seal the deal, young fella. You know what I'm saying? What a way to go over there, put the team, well, you know, the team was kind of carrying him a little bit, and then, you know, that's what teams do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's what great teammates do sometimes. Sometimes they can carry you when you ain't got it going on, and then when you get right, you know what I'm saying, you right. You know, and that's pretty much what happened with this game tonight, man. So I just want to give a big shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I didn't think y'all would win this series, let alone sweep these niggas. You know, y'all made a statement. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made a big time statement, and y'all niggas are standing on business at the end of the day. And salute to Ant-Man and Cat, man. They took this game over, man. Took this game over, and they did what they needed to do to get this win, man. Big shots from Cat, big shots from Edwards, and the whole team, really. You know what I'm saying? Look like the coach got messed up and stuff like that. We'll see what happens with that, but let's just get into some of these team stats, though, man. But, yeah, they definitely got killed on the offensive rebound. I didn't understand why they just ain't go big. You got all these versatile bigs on your team, and you're not even going to use them. You got all this playoff experience on your bench, and you're not going to use it. Damn, y'all couldn't even play Isaiah Thomas? Y'all telling me y'all couldn't play Isaiah Thomas, get out there and go get you some buckets. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what it looked like on defense or whatever, he could have guarded Mike Conley or something. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he's going to give you a better threat. And a better, you know, once IT get it going, he get it going. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand why he wasn't why he wasn't involved more, man. I'm gonna be honest about that. That was kind of crazy to me that he just kind of sat on the bench like that. Him and Bobo. I just thought that, like, all right, look, man, y'all gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is y'all had bad floor spacing. The floor spacing for them, it was like nobody know where the fuck what they doing for real. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knows they roles. You got players chucking up shots and shit. Like, them niggas is the leaders of the team, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's absolute crazy. But you know, as we get into some of these stats, the Suns actually shot a better percentage. You know, they shot less threes, so it wasn't a team that was taking a bunch of threes, but some of the threes they did take was kind of just, you know, out of bounds at the end of the day. I would say the same maybe for the Timberwolves as well. But, you know, not too much of a difference for the three-point percentage. The Suns even shot more free throws. You know what I'm saying? So they had a better shooting percentage, and they shot more free throws. The problem where they got killed at was them 17 offensive rebounds. That's when you have to know you got to have size in there. You know what I'm saying? Frank Vogel should have known I'm getting killed on these boards. I need to have size in there. You know what I'm saying? Killed on the offensive rebound, and let alone defensive rebounds. They were shutting it down. You know what I'm saying? They was closing out possessions, which you have to do in playoff games. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know, Timberwolves had the better assists, blocks, steals and blocks pretty much even. Turnovers pretty much even, but points off of the turnovers, big difference for the Timberwolves. Fast break points, Suns got that. Points in the paint, you know, you might call that even, damn near. And the foul calls was even. This was pretty much a nip and tuck game. Both largest leads was only 6 points. This was a great game, man. Great first round matchup, man. Regardless of, regardless, this was a very interesting matchup, man. And so I just want to give a lot of credit to the Minnesota Timberwolves, man, because, you know, like I said, I didn't even think they would win this series, but to get out here and sweep them, and in the dominant fashion that Ant-Man has been in, I mean, he's that guy, man. He might be that guy, man. You know what I mean? So we're going to see what's going to happen. I think it might be him and LeBron, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to say this before tomorrow's game, you know what I'm saying? If Bron and them boys go to Denver, okay? Bron and them boys go to Denver, and get that win, that series might be going 7. You know what I'm saying? That series might be going 7 games. You know what I'm saying? So Ant-Man and them going to have a lot of time to rest up and figure out what they're going to be doing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But hell of a series though, man. A lot of these series I've been very interested in, just from matchup standpoints. But sometimes this what shows where coaching is key, man, because you had to know like, okay, I'm gonna have to put Bobo out there. This dude 7 something. He can dribble the basketball. He got some speed to him, and at worst, he gonna at least get some rebounds. You know what I'm saying? If I don't need his ass to do anything else, I just need him to spot up, set picks, spot up, hit threes, block, contest, and block shots, and get rebounds. Get rebounds, close possessions. You know what I'm saying? But you got one dude out there. You going against 2 big men, but you only putting 1 big man out there. KD is not a big man. You know what I'm saying? He's just not a big man. It is what it is. He's a shooting guard. But in today's game, you know, they moving a guy like KD could be the 4, but when you're in a matchup like how they were with the Timberwolves, when you have 2 big men, that's not going to work out. That's not going to work out. You know what I mean? And that obviously showed. But yeah, man, I don't know. Frank Vogel is to blame. As far as the Suns go, KD and them niggas is to blame too, man. It is what it is, man. KD's to blame. D Book is to blame. You know, D Book, man, we might have to, at least for KD, you know, KD already won a couple championships. He's already pretty much proven himself at the end of the day. He's just not getting it done now. You know what I mean? It just kind of is what it is. But D Book, Bradley Beal, shame, man. That's shame right there. You know, and like I said, D Book went out. He went out on his shield, guns blazing. 40, what do you have? 40, 49, 40 something? You know what I'm saying? So he went out guns blazing. I give it to him, man. But at the end of the day, they didn't get it done. They didn't get it done, man. And that's just unfortunate for him. But do they break that team up? I think it's very possible. You could be seeing KD probably somewhere else, man. You know what I'm saying? Or D Book somewhere else, unless they're going to run this thing back, hoping that, you know, Bradley Beal and everybody is healthy throughout the season, because Bradley Beal was unavailable. It almost felt like majority every game I was getting ready to watch it, these niggas like, all right, are this nigga, they finally going to play? He's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Back problems, you know, all kind of problems. Just, you know, the whole lineup all year has just been up and down, up and down, up and down. If KD's in, Book is out. If Book is out, KD's out. If Bradley Beal is out, KD's out. You know what I mean? So it's just been one lopsided bad experiment at the end of the day. So it just kind of is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.